Hey guys, I'm Mitch,
I'm Austin.
and this is Super Platinum Achievement, and going back to the big news of Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. A lot of people have been talking, how is this going to affect PlayStation? Although Phil Spencer already commented on it, we're going to talk about it a little bit more in just a minute. First off, guys, if you're new to this channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. It helps us out a ton. We really appreciate it. If we want to keep doing these videos, we got to keep getting those subs so we can keep this channel going. Also, at the end of this video, if you liked what you saw, give us a big thumbs up, and don't forget to check out our giveaway playlist. We do them all the time, and we're giving away some awesome stuff all the time. I mean, awesome, like game console awesome, so don't miss out. Anyway, jumping right into it, as I'm sure you know, Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard.
What?
Big shocker. Yeah. But we thought this was going to be squashed. We put this on our social media accounts because Phil Spencer said the other day, it was on the 20th, so just a few days ago, he said, had a good call this week with the leaders at Sony. I confirmed our intent to honor all existing agreements upon acquisition of Activision Blizzard and our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. Sony is an important part of the industry and we value our relationship. So, what we first did was we're like, oh, that's it. It's staying on PlayStation, because a lot of people are like, oh no, is Xbox gonna take away Call of Duty from PlayStation? And our first thought was, no, it's too big of a franchise for them to lose that money. But you got people that are extreme on both sides and saying, well, they took away games from Bethesda, which we will note is still not confirmed 100% that Elder Scrolls or Fallout or any of those games are not coming to PlayStation. We know Starfield is going to be exclusive, yes, but we do not know.
As we've stated, it's a new IP, so there's not a fan base already existing from PlayStation. So yeah, time will tell with Bethesda still, because we still don't know. We never got
rumors and media, and most people are convinced that they are going to go exclusive, but we're not convinced. We're one of those few that I do think they're going to kind of feel out the waters here and kind of make a decision later on.
Yeah. So,
but that being beside the point,
Phil was never clear with Bethesda. This was pretty clear right here with Activision.
I think this was extremely clear. Yeah. Because with the Bethesda thing, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he said something similar." And I would say the first sentence is, we're going to honor all existing agreements. That's very similar to what he said with Bethesda. Mm-hmm. But then the second sentence here, our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. Yeah.
So,
he never said anything
Sony
like that.
Currently has a contract with Activision Blizzard to have Call of Duty. I think it ends after
2024.
Is it 2024? Okay. Mm-hmm. So people are like, well, after that, PlayStation's not going to get it anymore. Which I still find hard to believe because, as we've been discussing, we don't know the exact numbers. And we believe us. We did search on how many people are on each console. The easiest one to find is PC, because there's more of a concurrent count there, but it was hard to find it. So, but still, cutting out at least numbers, though, 1/3 of the projected market, that being Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, that's a big loss of money that Microsoft doesn't want to probably do, because they just spent $70 billion on this company.
Yeah. And a lot of the articles I've seen recently are talking about how will this affect Sony, because if Call of Duty goes away from PlayStation, Sony could lose, the number's pretty big gap, but they're like up to $250 million a year from Call of Duty sales. And yeah, that's very possible. It was anywhere from like 90 million to 250 million based on the game sales. So we kind of averaged out some numbers and based it on 1/3. So yeah, Sony can make upwards of 250 million, actually a little bit more on each Call of Duty game, because they get roughly, we don't know these exact numbers because we don't know contract details, but roughly the platform gets about 30% of each software sale. Whereas the developer gets, around 70 to 80%, depending on how it is, and then publishers get a little bit as well. Publishers, get the least, but, all in the same company here. So now that Xbox has, the whole thing, obviously they're getting 100% on the ones that come to Xbox platform. But if we average it out with Call of Duty games selling on average, from worst to best, around 20 million copies per game. We're gonna say nice number. So if they do that for all the consoles, we're going to do a third of that. And if you take the profit that they could have earned as a developer from going to Sony consoles, that's also around 250 million. So I don't think they're going to immediately take this $70 billion purchase and then throw away almost guaranteed 250 million in sales right out the door. That just doesn't make sense.
No, I mean, that's such a big purchase. That is actually a good amount of money to help, refill the $70 billion. So.
Yeah. It's just that's not good business. Now, what I do see doing, and the reason everybody knows it, the reason they did this was not to take away games. The reason they did this is so they could put Call of Duty, the most popular, the number one game in the world, on Game Pass. Now they can put Call of Duty, all the Call of Duties, they can put Call of Duty new releases day one on Game Pass. And that doesn't include just, on console. Now you can be on Game Pass Ultimate and play a full Call of Duty game via the cloud. Once all that comes to fruition, Call of Duty is going to be everywhere the Game Pass is. So that's why they did that, to grow their subscriber base. And we never know.
I mean, they could do a deal. If you play it on Xbox or whatever, if you're on Game Pass, you can play it, a week earlier before PlayStation.
Something like that. Who knows?
Or something like that. But I know PlayStation lately, they get the exclusive, like, here's an exclusive weapon pack or weapon skin pack or something.
That's gone.
Obviously that's gone. Obviously that's going to be all on Microsoft's end. So, maybe a little bit of those sales it will affect Sony, but I don't think it's going to affect that much, because overall I think more people still own a PlayStation. Obviously not, I think it is a fact most people own a PlayStation over Xbox.
Yeah, 2-1.
2-1. It's pretty overwhelming. And I don't know the numbers on hand, but the majority of people on Call of Duty are PlayStation and PC. PC is about what I saw was about 46% of the players are on PC, and then between that other 53%, the majority is on PlayStation and not Xbox.
Yeah, so it was roughly 40% PC, 30 to 35% PlayStation, something like that. It wasn't far beyond PC, and then Xbox had the minority there.
Yeah, so that's just
so they're not going to throw that away. What I do see as a possibility, and what I talked to you about, is they are going to use this 2-year period where they still have the agreements in place as a way to test the waters, because the next Call of Duty game, obviously it's too late for Vanguard, which is also bad timing on their part. They don't have a brand new Call of Duty game to release. But the next Call of Duty game, they're going to obviously bring it to Game Pass and then kind of test the waters and see if Sony's player base dwindles enough for them to rethink a strategy. So say, right now that Sony's player base is, we're just going to say out of the 20 million per our sales, we're going to say Sony is 10 million of that. So 10 million people, say if that drops to 5 million people, then Xbox might think, a lot of people switched so they can play it on Game Pass day one and get all the access to all these other games. Maybe we can try to lure the other ones by making it exclusive. So basically, if they can drop the player base enough on PlayStation in order to make it worth a risk and a gamble for them to make it exclusive on Xbox, to try to get all of them over there and change their profit from 30% on those sales to 100% on those sales, then I think that's a possibility. But I don't see that happening. I think we're going to see, like you said, some people are obviously going to switch to get that exclusive content because they already have Game Pass. They're not going to bother, buying it again. Or they're just going to see the value in Game Pass and switch altogether. Yes, that is going to happen with some people, but it's not going to be majority, because as you brought up, not everybody plays Call of Duty as their main game or at all.
Yeah. So I know the comments have been like, oh, PlayStation's dead now, no one's going to play, and then people comment like, I don't even play Call of Duty, but PlayStation has better games to offer. Why would I get an Xbox, or why would I do this just to get a game I don't even play or care about? Which is a valid point. It's like, Mitch doesn't play Call of Duty very often.
I've never played a full Warzone match.
Yeah, this doesn't affect him at all. Me, it doesn't matter. I got PC, so nothing's going to change here.
And even if I play Call of Duty
for me.
So, yeah, I play Call of Duty online with my wife and son. But if they didn't want to play, I would probably never play Call of Duty. But even then, it's still not my number one game. I game for mostly single player, story-driven or open world style games, and right now, PlayStation offers more of that to me. Obviously, Xbox has some great titles that I really love, but PlayStation, for that type of gamer, is still the go-to because they offer a more wide variety in that player base there with the single-player story-driven.
Yes.
So a lot of people,
the moral of this story is we don't think it's because of all that and all the stuff PlayStation still has to offer. It's not going to be enough for people probably to switch over anyways.
Right.
And if they do, it's probably not going to be buying a console. They'll probably just try to get a PC.
Yeah.
Because that's where that's the route I went in the last couple of years. Is I didn't want to have an Xbox and a PlayStation, so I ended up just getting a PC. Which kind of could do both. I mean, not as much on the PlayStation side yet. Rumors are afloat that maybe there is a PC PlayStation in the future, but it's we just wanted to squash these rumors that PlayStation's dead or PlayStation's never getting Call of Duty ever again and stuff like that, because it's the way we're interpreting what Phil said is PlayStation's still going to have Call of Duty and they plan on keeping that in the future as well, because it is it's the biggest player base in gaming right now, and they're not going to abandon it. So
yeah, and a big argument some people have made as well is they're saying, well, all new Call of Duty games, so the next Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 or whatever it is going to be Xbox exclusive, and they're only going to keep current games on there. And because people have said, well, Minecraft still is on all the systems, and that's owned by Xbox, and they're like, well, Minecraft already existed.
And what about games like Overwatch that's on the Switch? Because if you don't sell a Sony and you still sell a Nintendo, like where's that line at? It's just a weird, because obviously the Switch.
But Microsoft has done this already. So, like you said with the Switch, Microsoft owned Mojang before the Switch existed. Yeah. Yet they still brought Minecraft to the Switch.
Because there's such a big
Minecraft Dungeons, Minecraft Dungeons, a brand new game. I mean, that's just a brand new title. It's just a spin-off of the Minecraft world, but a brand new title released on all the systems still, including PlayStation. So this is not out of Microsoft's bag of releasing.
I think people need to stop thinking about like a console war thing is happening, because I think because Microsoft and I don't think Sony even care about that. They care about money. So wherever they're going to get the most amount of money from, that's where they're going to go. I don't think they're not going to release it on PlayStation just to spite PlayStation fans. They're going to, might not release it on PlayStation if the cost of developing on PlayStation and is not beneficial to what they're receiving on that end. I don't see that plausible as of right now. Maybe in the future, maybe this plan does work out for them to pull more people, or they come up with a deal where you can get Game Pass on the PlayStation. Who knows? I mean, but I don't think they're going to just, not sell to one certain market just because they're a different console. It doesn't make sense to me. They're going to follow where the money is, and as of right now, the money for Call of Duty is with the PlayStation's fan base. So we'll see, obviously, on the next release of Call of Duty, which is probably this year. Obviously, they release them pretty much every year, which might change actually after this acquisition. I did see that.
Well, just yesterday they commented on that, saying, or 2 days ago, saying that they are going to rethink yearly releases for Call of Duty, which makes sense, and I think they should do, because what's been happening recently is they stopped taking care of the older games, which not everybody buys a new copy every year.
Yeah.
And the other games go to trash after a new game comes out. So
but
that's our thoughts.
But we will definitely keep you updated on it, for sure.
Absolutely.
As it all unfolds. I guess we'll probably find out, I'm assuming about this time next year, after we get all the sales reports in for the current, the next Call of Duty coming out. So is my guess.
Sometime 2023 we'll get a definitive answer, but I mean, I think it's pretty definitive as is. He said our desire to keep it means they want to keep it on PlayStation. I mean, that's the end of it. Yeah. But let us know what you think. We're always open to you guys' thoughts, your thoughts. That's
even your guys are like, you guys are dumb. You're wrong.
Yeah. Tell us we're stupid. Tell us we're idiots.
Tell us we're this.
Let us know what you think. YouTubers, the most annoying YouTubers. In the comments down below, if you agree with us and you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And we sure hope to see you again here on
Super Platinum Achievement.
See you guys.
Bye.